Last year, the lacrosse team went 11-6, earning a berth in the NCAA Division III Championship Tournament for the 5th time in 6 seasons. Coach Delaney is in her 7th season as head coach and is looking to improve upon last year's success. To reach this goal, several strategies and players will have to improve to fill the gaps left by former members of the team, especially when it comes to draws.
Offensively, we're all the same. I would say a lot of us are returning, and then defensively, we're all returning. Whereas the draw, we lost Shannon O'Brien, and she literally got almost every draw last season. So I think we need to figure out a way to come off the draw strong and go hard in the goal.
So this year, our attack needs to be more sound and more dynamic so that we can maintain the ball longer offensively.
On our part, we want to sometimes slow it down and keep control and keep possession, and then score off of our possession, maybe like a 2-minute offense and not make it a run and gun game.
This year, I think we have to just be able to say, all right, it's okay if the defender takes the ball up, and we have to close the gaps in between. But we're only allowing one shot, and then we have to get that ball right out because we have to have Barry's back because she can't see 5, 6, 7 shots at once. Like, we need to get it and be done with it.
Things we used to do, we don't have to do anymore. We're a little bit more dynamic offensively, so that's kind of a fun change. But the other two are a little bit more strategy changes.
With these changes in mind, Coach Delaney has decided to create a leadership council to help the team come together and succeed throughout the season.
We've decided there's not going to be captains this year, but we have 7 people who are leading this group. So between Barry, Lauren Callahan, Jess Kolnicki, Shane O'Donnell, Vicky Swarsky, LJ, Jamie Blondino's what her real name is, and Becca Wood, we're really covered.
And I love it because we've all been playing together for 3 years now, and we all have different outlooks and different playing personality.
You probably wouldn't be able to pick out our freshmen. They fall right in line. I think it's always what the upperclassman presents. So if the upperclassmen hold you from the very beginning to a certain standard, then you just fall in line.
Like, everyone's work ethic is the same, or we have the same goal, so I think it's just starts meshing together really easily.
It's one of the best leadership groups I've coached, on the field and off the field. I mean, cohesion, goal setting, determination, desire to win, the whole, all the intangibles that you can't coach so much, they have as a whole.
With the strong unity and balance, the Profs look towards the season filled with high expectations. However, to keep the team focused, Coach Delaney has implemented a one-game-at-a-time mantra.
It definitely has to be one game at a time. I would love to say one practice at a time, get through that practice. Basically, it's just get through this situation and let's move on to the next situation.
We obviously will always have like our big goal as getting to the playoffs or winning like our conference, this and that, but I think this year we're really trying to come in as like little goals as possible, and defense as a whole might be don't let this many shots happen a half or maybe something like that.
We can't say, oh, we want to win the championship. Obviously, everyone wants to win the championship. Our main goal this season is taking it game by game. So we have our first scrimmage this Wednesday. So we're going to take that scrimmage, we're going to win that.
I think we've learned that if you just do it one game at a time, even a half at a time, and we can make the adjustments at halftime, then we'll be better off to get to the eventual goal, which is of course the NCAA tournament. But right now it's got to be the conference tournament because we've never had that before. So we've got to figure out how that works out this year and then move on to the NCAA tournament.
Profs open up the season on February 25th at Goucher College in Baltimore, Maryland. Follow all of the action this season at rowanathletics.com.